Every year, thousands of students compete in an activity that has come to be known as indoor drumline. Indoor drumline is a mixture of music, marching, theater, and dance that has become very popular in high school music programs.
Indoor drumline in a nutshell. Aside from the obvious for indoor drumline, there's drums in the gym. It's acting on the floor while running around. You have to embody characters that is designed in the show. You have to reach different heights, but it's theatrics, it's music, it's top-level athleticism.
Each competing group creates a show theme that is illustrated through their music selections, physical movements, props, and costumes. James, along with his colleagues, have created a show titled Oh Say Can You See?
Our 2015 production, it's sort of a call to action to restore the faith in America and empowering the words, "We the people" in the Constitution and taking back your rights from the government.
The objective of the performance is to show the high level of talent the students possess with their playing and marching while entertaining their audiences. The group is judged on their playing abilities, marching, and the overall general effect on the audience. This includes, but is not limited to, the music selection, costumes, set design, and drill design.
We have to do music, which is, everybody thinks that's easy, but you have to perfect it and match it with the next person next to you. Otherwise, it doesn't sound like one. If it doesn't sound like one, it's not gonna sound good, and the people that are gonna hear it, they're like, whoa, that didn't sound good at all. What's up with that?
In addition to the music, the group must perfect its marching and theatrical performance.
Then you gotta perform. You gotta look up, make sure you're looking at the person you're supposed to look at, which is the judges, the people that are gonna compete and show you, oh, hey, you weren't doing so well because you weren't looking at me. Your music sounded nice, everything was nice, but you didn't look at me. So that could cost us a lot of things.
Students audition for one of two sections that make up the drumline, the battery or the pit. The battery consists of the snare, tenor, and bass drums, and the cymbals. The pit consists of all keyboard instruments. To become a member of the drumline, students must meet various qualifications.
The kids must maintain a 2.0 GPA or higher to remain in the program. We would like to have the musical background established. If not, we will take anyone. We have no problem with building that up.
Students are also expected to attend all rehearsals, which requires an immense amount of dedication.
We're here from 3:30 to 7:30 sometimes. So that's most of my days. That's 4 days out of the week. So I only have about 3 free days unless we have shows.
It's that one saying, you work 12 hours a day, and you sleep 12 hours a night. What I do is I wake up, I go straight to what I have to do, which is go to school, do all my work during lunch, no breaks whatsoever, and when I get home, which is around 10, then I get to go to sleep. And just playing with school and AP has just been a lot to deal with, especially my junior year of high school. It's been a lot. I don't get a lot of sleep.
It's hard physically because our instructor likes to push us mentally and physically, especially like after school days when you're already tired, but you still have to come and push yourself to keep on drumming and do all the exercises or work on the show.
The student captains are almost as responsible as the instructors for how well their show turns out.
Being pit captain is a lot of work. Being a leader just in general is a lot of work. It's a lot of responsibility. It's, if something falls down, it's on you. So it's hard, it's really hard, but it's also a lot of fun because, it's good to know that, these people rely on me, so it pushes me to do my best all the time.
What is it like being drum captain? I could say that it's like any other leader. It's hard. Anything that you want to do, you have to set the standard and make sure everybody's on top of it. Otherwise, if they're not on top of it, then you're not going to be on top of everything you have to do.
With the students spending so much time at rehearsals, family life and other responsibilities can become complicated.
It's hard for me because it takes a lot of time, and you have grades and then you have school, and it's like after school and then you have to do your homework, and it takes a lot of time.
It's hard because It consumes most of your time. Most times out of the week you're here and you have to learn how to balance academics with after-school activities.
I don't get to see my family as much. I'm here most of my time, so when I do get home, it's really late or I have stuff to do, so I really don't get to spend a lot of time with my family anymore.
A lot of the kids in the program face many outside challenges. Aside from their environment, their parents are also a huge factor in how they approach rehearsal and life every day. Most of the kids in the program are not supported at home. They're put down at home. They're put down at school, in their neighborhoods.
It's tough for my family just to let me just do drumline because my mom's a single mom. I don't have a dad. I see other people and it makes me feel like I wish I had that type of family. But then again, it's like I'm my own person, and all this time that I've never had my family, it helped me grow as an individual. It helps me show that I could teach myself and do whatever I want as long as I had the ability to do so.
Despite the loss of family time, the students create long-lasting bonds with their fellow drummers.
The relationships here are very difficult to understand. We have a lot of love and a lot of hate too. Sometimes we don't like each other, you know, there's drama, of course, all the time, but in the end, it's just a big family, and you know, family fights, and so we fight a lot too, but in the end, we all love each other a lot.
What I love about Drumline is that I create a new family here than the one I have at home, and it just brings us all together.
I love Drumline because when you join it, you feel like you're in a family. They take care of you like you would take care of your own family.
I love Drumline because it brings a lot of us together, and it helps us push each other to make each other better musicians and percussionists. You know?
Yeah, I think it's just cool how like we're all so different, and then we could all just come together and like be like a family and like create something like so cool, like all together. Like it's just like we're all connected, and it's just I think that's cool.
I love Drumline because from the get-go, basically, they teach you how to bond with your peers and your section, and you start treating them like brothers and family.
I love Drumline because it's just fun and everyone is just like family.
As the students get ready to move on to adulthood, James hopes that the program has positively impacted their lives.
I hope the kids gain a sense of responsibility, punctuality, motivation, confidence. I want them to leave this program knowing that they can succeed in whatever they put their mind to, and that they don't have to be a product of their environment.
All the students agree that the Drumline has enriched their lives.
Well, learning music in general is just a good way to get patience and to grow stronger into something that you love doing. It helps me be more patient and helps me understand why everything is here, why we have all these activities, why we do all these things. It's basically my life right now.
I stay in Drumline because it's a challenging thing for me, and I want to keep on doing it so I can just challenge myself. Yeah, I think it allows like mental focus, like staying focused for so long because we practice for 3 hours, 3 days a week, and I think that's like really important, like hard to stay focused for so long. I think that's like a big thing.
I broke out of my shell a lot. When I started off, I was really shy. I was afraid to play because I was afraid of being wrong. And being here, I learned that you're not always gonna be right the first time, and that nothing's ever gonna be perfect right away. I built up my confidence knowing that it's okay if you're wrong. You can always just try again and move on.
Whatever the students decide to do once they graduate, whether they continue to drum or not, the positive impact of their time in Drumline will hopefully have given them the tools they need to succeed in the future.
Drumline is fun.
Drumline is family.
Drumline is awesome.
Drumline is the best thing in the world.
Drumline is a lifestyle.